For those of you that are finding it hard to believe that Nia Long was allegedly the person that Sherri Shepherd was, that Sherri Shepherd was talking about, that ran up on her to address her about statements that she made about her and how she had been shading her, I would like to just remind y'all that Nia Long herself is literally from the same neighborhood in which they filmed Friday, which was one of the first couple of movies that we ever saw Nia Long in, okay? She's from the hood. Like, don't let that pretty, soft-spoken voice fool you, okay? It is a lot of bitches from the hood that are Nia Longs, okay? And I think that that's the part that y'all are forgetting. She is an L.A. hood bitch. She just so happened to be pretty.
Man, Nia Long just can't seem to catch a break lately. Day by day, her once perfect reputation is falling apart, and it's mostly because other celebrities keep coming forward to share their bad experiences with her. More and more people are speaking out, claiming Nia has been hard to work with and even downright mean to other women in the industry. Word is she's been acting jealous of actresses she thinks are getting roles that should have gone to her. And it's not just some Hollywood drama. People are really starting to get fed up. Recently, on her talk show, Sherri Shepherd shared a story that caught everyone off guard. She said she went to enjoy a Broadway show with friends, just trying to have a fun night out. But something happened that clearly upset her because she ended up spilling some serious tea about Nia. Sherri usually keeps it light and fun, so the fact that she spoke out like this? Yeah, Nia must have really pushed her buttons this time.
Let me tell y'all something here. I get along with everybody. I really do. I get along with everybody. So I'm standing there and I was talking to Kadeen and DeVal Ellis. And DeVal Ellis is on System. So I'm talking to this. So this unnamed celebrity actress who shall remain nameless. I'm standing there talking. Somebody grabbed my arm and they forcefully turned me around. So I'm in a good mood. So I go, hi, what's going on? Because I know her. And she says to me, she goes, you've been shading me a lot. That's what she said to me.
She started talking about a celebrity who suddenly confronted her. Out of nowhere, the person grabbed her arm tightly and said, you've been throwing shade at me a lot lately.
I'm standing there talking, somebody grabbed my arms and they forcefully turned me around. So I'm in a good mood. So I go, hi, what's going on? Because I know her. And she says to me, she goes, you've been shading me a lot. That's what she said to me. And I said to her, I said, no, I haven't, because I was really confused. And then she goes, yes, you have. And then she just walked off. Now, let me tell you something. First of all, I know who I shade because I don't shade many people. It might be one person I shade. And I never have shaded this unnamed celebrity.
Sherri Shepherd has always been the type to throw shade in subtle ways and act like she didn't mean anything by it. Remember when she made that slick comment about Megan Thee Stallion, saying women should dress more modestly? Yeah, that's her style. Quiet digs that stir up reactions. But this time things were different. The woman who confronted Sherri wasn't someone she had openly criticized in public. Still, something must have been said or done behind the scenes that rubbed this celeb the wrong way. According to Sherri, she was at a major event packed with A-list stars when this actress suddenly walked up to her and grabbed her arm. With a cold tone, the woman told her, you've been throwing shade at me a lot lately. Sherri, caught off guard, tried to keep things calm and professional because she didn't want to make a scene with so many people watching. But once the woman walked away, Sherri was clearly shaken. She tried to speak with her privately in the restroom, hoping to settle things out of the spotlight, but the woman never showed up. Sherri didn't name names on her show, but she gave just enough clues for the internet to figure things out. And it didn't take long before fans connected the dots and realized she was talking about Nia Long. Sherri didn't deny it either. As for Nia, she couldn't have cared less. She posted a photo the next day with the caption, about last night, acting completely unbothered like none of it even fazed her. The whole situation just made people talk even more about Nia's reputation in the industry. See, Nia Long has a long history of calling people out and doing whatever she wants without worrying about the consequences. But this time, it might have gone a little too far, especially with someone like Sherri. People have been whispering for years that Nia can be rude and difficult to work with, and this incident just added more fuel to the fire. And it's not just Sherri. Taraji P. Henson also had problems with Nia while working together on Empire. Nia was brought in during season 3 to play Lucius's ex, and at first, people were excited to see her join the show. But behind the scenes, things weren't so great. Sources said she constantly showed up late or didn't show up at all. That caused huge delays in filming, and sometimes they had to use stand-ins so Taraji and Terrence Howard could get their scenes done without her. Apparently, Nia acted like she was the star of the show, tried to change the script to make her role more important, and treated the crew like they didn't matter. Taraji tried to keep the peace at first, but it all fell apart when Nia started disrespecting the hair and makeup team. That was the last straw. Taraji called her out in front of the entire set, cast, crew, everyone. After that, it got so tense they had to film their scenes separately to avoid a full-blown argument. It got so bad that even the hair and makeup department filed a formal complaint, something they had never done before with any guest star. Rumors also say Nia threatened to sue production after she didn't get the same farewell treatment as other guest actors. By the time she left, no one had anything nice to say. So sure, you could try to say Taraji and Sherri just didn't get along with her, but it's not just them. More and more stories are surfacing, and they all sound pretty similar. Maybe it's not just Hollywood gossip after all.
We open doors for brown girls to be exactly who we are, and that's beautifully complicated. And so it's been a blessing and a curse because here's what I do know. Nia Long knows her light. Nia Long knows her makeup. Nia Long knows her hair. And you probably can't talk me into something else unless you show me. If you want to call that difficult, then sorry.
At one point, Nia finally responded to all the chatter about her being hard to work with. She simply said, "There's nothing wrong with knowing what you want and standing firm in your decisions."
And Nia can be a bit of a challenge as
Yeah,
well.
well, yeah, she was a challenge up here a little bit.
She was, yeah.
Nia didn't want us to record her or nothing at first.
Nia Long decided to speak up for herself after all the criticism, and she didn't hold back. She said, "Black actors are often expected to follow the rules, even when doing so means losing a piece of yourself. I've never been that type of person, and I never will be." She made it clear that staying true to herself matters more than pleasing others. Nia also added that if someone truly has good intentions, they shouldn't let the world change them. But here's the thing. Just having good intentions doesn't mean you can treat people however you want and expect them to accept it. Nia has definitely put in years of hard work in the industry, but that doesn't give her the right to be disrespectful or cold toward others. Many people online are really upset about how she's been treating fellow actors and crew members. It seems like Nia expects things to go her way, no matter how it affects others. When she confronted Sherri Shepherd at the Broadway show, it rubbed people the wrong way. Instead of calling Sherri to talk things through, she walked up to her in public, grabbed her arm, and made it a whole scene. That wasn't the place or time for that kind of conversation. A private conversation would have been more respectful. At the end of the day, being confident and strong-willed isn't the problem. It's how you treat others while standing your ground. Taraji P. Henson proves you can be powerful and still show kindness. No one should put their hands on someone else just to make a point. Nia could have handled this so much better. But what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe. See y'all next time.